Hi everyone, it's Donna from Shoot the Moon Creations. Thanks very much for choosing my furniture makeover video. On my channel, I repaint furniture and I do DIYs around the house. I absolutely love to paint. If that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. I've got lots more to come and I'd love to have you along for the ride. In today's video, we're going to be making over this beauty of a sideboard. So let's get right to it. Okay, so I got this sideboard from Marketplace and it is solid wood and it's quite old. I'd say probably 50 or 60 years, maybe more. And I decided I wanted to do a wood top. So this is my husband actually doing the sanding for me. The top is solid oak and he did sanding quite a bit of it with, started with 120 and then went down to a 220 to get a nice soft finish. And then we stained the top with a dark walnut stain. And you can see here on the carvings on the front, there was some damage. So we luckily had a couple of the pieces. So this is me just gluing them back in. And I'm actually using construction adhesive for this because the carvings aren't wood. They're like a resin, I would say. So I glued the pieces back in and just taped them to hold them. And then at the top here, there was a spot where it didn't have any of the carving any longer. So I just used some wood filler to fill that spot in to make it nice and cohesive. And then there were some cracks in it. So I also used some wood filler there just to seal up some of those cracks so they wouldn't be so obvious. But overall, the carving is a gorgeous part of this piece and I really wanted it to look as nice as I could get it. So once I did that, I started by taping off the hardware. The hardware was really quite tricky to get off. I don't think it had ever been removed, and so I decided to paint around the hardware. So I started with a good prime. I used, as always, the Behr shellac primer, as that is a good stain blocker. So with this piece, I'm only going to be painting the sides and the front. I'm leaving the legs wood and the top wood. So I've already stained those with the dark walnut. Unfortunately, I didn't get the footage of that. So here I am doing the priming. I do one good coat all over it. And this is both a stain blocker and an odor blocker. This piece didn't have any real smell to it, but it does work for that as well. And so I really wanted to get the primer all through that carving as well. So I really pushed it down as best I could. And now here I am starting with the paint. So as always, I'm using chalk paint and this is one of my absolute favorite colors. It's Behr chalk paint and it's in the color Inked. So this will be the first of 3 coats of chalk paint that I'm putting on. And you can see I'm using both a brush and a roller. So I'm using the brush to pretty much cut in the piece. So I'm using it on the tops and around the hardware and around that trim piece that goes in the middle. So I just basically use the brush to get in nice and tight to those areas. And I'm also going to use the brush on all the carving so I can really get the paint in there. And then I will use the roller for all of the open areas. I wanted a relatively smooth finish. That's why I went with the roller. I find the Behr chalk paint rolls on with no problem at all. You don't have to water it down. Some of the thicker chalk paints like Annie Sloan, I would think if you're going to try to use a roller, you'd want to put a bit of water in it first. So just to smooth it out. And if you want a nice smooth finish, a roller is a great way to go. Normally, I don't mind brush strokes at all, but this was such a big piece and it had such nice areas that were flat. I really wanted a smooth finish. So once I got my 3 coats of paint on, I then wanted to bring out these details. So I first did a bit of dry brushing on the carvings, but I couldn't get it gold enough. Couldn't get it to stand out as much as I wanted. So then I decided to go in with just some gold paint and actually paint the carvings by hand. So that's what this is. Excuse my hand, it's kind of in the way there, but you can see I'm just going over it and I'm painting the carving completely. So I'm painting the edges, I'm painting the tops, and I'm trying to get into the details as well to really give this a nice solid gold feel. I really think this is one of the really special parts of this piece and I really wanted it to stand out as much as possible. So once I finished with the gold, I then put, I also did the gold on the top piece. There was another part of carving, so I did that as well to really try to bring out those 2 detail points. This piece is relatively simple and it has the wood, the oak strips on the doors and the oak strip going down the middle. So that's a nice detail point. but these two particular carvings are definitely the stars. So I wanted to really get those to stand out as much as I could. There's also another carving piece on the top back panel that goes on the top of the sideboard. So I also took some time and did some of the gold work on that carving as well. And again, it was just using a small artist brush and just some gold acrylic paint. It did take 2 coats of the gold acrylic paint to get the depth in the gold that I wanted. So it was definitely worthwhile. Normally when I would do a piece with this sort of detail, when I just do the dry brush on top, that normally gives me enough definition for what I'm looking for. But with this particular one, it just didn't. It just didn't give it enough gold. So I wanted to do the extra work. So here's the top part, the carving. I've just got it laid down. And I'm just going over all the carvings. This particular carving wasn't very deep, so it was really close to the wood as well. So I just needed to take my time. So I just stayed on the carving part, not on the background. So in the end, after I finished all of this, I did 2 coats of clear coat. And then I also did a nice wax finish on top. I always like to finish with wax. And I did a little bit of dark wax and then the clear wax. And in the end, I was so pleased with how this piece turned out. It is just a classic beauty. So if you like this sort of content, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as part of my channel. I have lots more to come. I've got lots of videos on my channel for other furniture flips if you'd like to check those out. And as always, if you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments and I'll definitely get back to you. So I really hope you liked this piece. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.